All right, let's do some Mathity-Math. Today we're going to apply principles of mean, median, mode to find some unknown values. Okay, so it says here we have Alexander is measuring the length of horses' tails in inches. And it also notes that A must be less than B. So they're talking about this A and this B. Okay, so first things first, it says, is the data discrete or continuous? Okay, so remember, discrete is essentially counting things, and continuous means you are measuring things. Well, if you know that, then you've pretty much got it, because it says we're measuring the lengths of horses' tails. And remember, this is continuous because you can always measure to a more and more precise level. You know, you could go to 11 inches or 11.0 or 11.00 or 11.000. And that literally could happen forever, so that's why we call it continuous. So this data is continuous, okay? If you want to write continuous, you could. I'll just circle it and move on with my life. Okay, so then it says here, hey, if the mode is not 9 and it is not 13, what is A? So this is a really interesting question because the mode, remember, is what value comes up the most, okay? So the mode is what value comes up the most. So let's kind of see here, which ones of these do we have come up the most? I'm going to go to 9 first because they told me it's not 9. So why would they say that? Well, let's see here. There's 9 here. There's 9 here. Okay, so there's 2 9s, okay, but that's not the mode. And then there's 13. Let's see, there's a 13. And there's a 13. So there's 2 13s, but that is not the mode. And that tells me that the mode is going to be bigger than a number that comes up more than twice. So let's look here. We have a 10. There's only one 10, so not 10. 15. And right there. So there's a 15 here and a 15 here. So we have 2 15s. Okay, but our mode has to come up more than twice. So then you know, okay, well then A must be the third 15. So we're going to put a 15 up here. And so because there's a 15 and a 15 and a 15, well, 15 shows up the most, so the value of A must be 15. That's a clever little question. I like it. It makes you think a little bit. Next it says, well, find me the median value. Okay. If we're looking for a median value, we need to list all these numbers off in order, okay? So, and there's an interesting clue here, because you're going to say, well, where do I put B if I'm putting these in order? Well, we know B is bigger than A, and we know A is 15, so we can just put this B after 15. Okay, so let's find our smallest number and start listing these out. My smallest number is 9. So I put 9. I'm going to put a dot after I use it so I don't overuse it, and dot. There's 2 9s. Okay, well, let's see what's next. Next is 10. And again, I'm just putting these dots here so I don't write a number more than once. I don't like crossing them out because I might need to know what they were later. Okay, so 10s are done. Next up is 11. There's only one 11 and there's only one 12. Okay, next is 13. We already talked about 13. We said there were 2 13s. Okie dokie. 14. And we just said the mode is 15 because there were 3 15s. 1, 2, and 3. And don't forget B. And we just know B is going to be here because we know B is bigger than 15. That's what it says right there. We don't know what it is yet. That's cool. I'll put B. Okay, so the median is what happens in the middle. Now, if we look here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 data points. Well, the middle of 12 is 6. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whatever happens here would be my median value. Luckily, these numbers are the same. So nothing's happening between 13 and 13, so we know that our median is 13. Unfortunately, I ran out of space. I'll just write it right. Okay, so my median is 13. Good job. Okay, last question. It says, if the mean is 13, find the value for y. That should not say y, that should say b. Find the value for b. It says the value of b, man. The value of b will be your answer. Oh, wait, that was supposed to be a. The value of a will be the answer for part b. All they're saying here is use the 15. Okay, sorry about that. So, I know I just totally messed up this. Let me read it for you one more time. If the mean is 13, find the value for b, find this value for b, and then it's reminding us that the value of a is just 15. I already got that in my list, so don't worry about it. Okay, so remember, mean is if we add all this up and then divide by the number of terms. We know there's 12 terms because I just counted them. So if I was building this, I would say 9 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus b, all of that, divided by 12 would be equal to 13. Okay, well, we can do this. Now, I don't really want to write 9 plus 9 plus 10, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to do it in my calculator real fast, and we'll go from there. So let's see what we got. Okay, so 9 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15. There's no b, so we get 136 plus b. Okay, so we get 136 plus b equals 13. And so now all we need to do here is some basic algebra, and by doing that basic algebra, we will isolate b and we'll find the value of b. Okay, well, we can do this. First things first, I like to address the denominator. I want to get rid of this 12. So what I can do is I can just multiply both sides by 12. And over here, I put it over 1 because it's a fraction. But 12 over 1, it is the same as just 12. That's no big deal. So these 12s would cancel. And this would just become 136 plus b is 13 times 12. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but I can do my calculator work. 13 times 12, 156. Now I just subtract 136 from both sides. This is just basic algebra. And we get b is 20. And that's it. Voila. The value of b would be 20. All right. If you want to get notified when I make more practice videos just for you, go ahead and subscribe so you get notified when that happens. I make them all the time. And if there's a skill you need to practice or a problem you want me to make, just leave me a comment below and I'll make it for you. All right, thanks. Bye.